Also, I don't know if any of you have noticed, I don't have that face where I can just pretend. I can say the words that you want to hear, but my face is going to tell you exactly what I'm thinking. It is just who I am. I don't need a mood ring. My face is one. Almost done, Marvin. Almost done. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Victoria and I run Scrunchies and Bows from one side of my studio, which is a hair accessories shop made from repurposed material. And on the other side, I run Kack-A-Ling Sisters, which is my witchy shop. All things witchy, you'll find there. So today we have some scrunchy bow orders to pack. So it'll give me a chance to go through some of my bows with you and show you what we've got going on there. So we'll get them packed today, and I'm going to figure out these double layered scrunchies ready for Halloween. Sip my tea. Yeah, get them packed today. Alright. Yeah, I did it the wrong way around. I kind of knew I did. I was sewing it and I kind of knew I did, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just gonna... I don't know. I think I thought my guardian angels would just fix it for me. I don't know. Anyway, it's the wrong way around. I'm glad I did it though, because what I will say is I'm gonna need to figure out, I think I'm gonna need to do it bigger for this material. I could try actually. Yeah, see if I poke it back through, it's even more so the wrong way around. Alright, okay, so let's try again. Crap, I thought I had hit record, I hadn't. Okay, this is not the easiest material at all. Let's have a little look. That's the easiest material to flip though. It's like silk. It's not, but it's like it. Alright, let's pop a elastic in it and see where we're up to. So I'm not sure I like it, which is just typical, isn't it? Okay, it's here. It is thick. It's too thick for hair. It's too thick. So, it's thick. It's really, really uber thick. Look. You wouldn't be able to tie it around your hair again. Gosh, she's losing it. I feel like I'm losing the plot anyway. It's thick, it's uber thick, and I think it will work. The idea will work if I have a thinner material on the inside. So let me know what you think. I've not sealed it because I won't be using it. I wanted to try the thicker, that elastic that I put in, I actually used that to make skirts, but I wanted to try the thicker one just to help hold it. The idea's there. So now I know I need to get a thinner material than fleece, and see where we go. The one I messed up, the one I didn't mess up but have learnt a lot with. So, right, shall we crack on with packing? Let's pack that order up. Now we know what we're doing and where we're going. These little clips. So these are made with the scraps so that we don't waste any things. Ordered that, and then they did order matching scrunchy regular mini. This is a mini. Oh thank gosh I have the regular scrunchy. Okay, let's get this one packed. Mini, regular, regular, mini. Okay, so happy Tuesday to everyone. I worked this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in the best place mentally right now. And one of my clients, my ladies, I won't go into too much detail, basically come in for her last ever haircut. And she's the sweetest lady I think I've ever met and had the honour of having as a client. Anyway, the next time I do her hair, she'll have gone to a better place. So it's very draining. It's mentally draining, and it takes a lot out of you to be able to still do the haircut and get her feeling absolutely amazing, whilst also allowing her to have the freedom and the space to speak about how she's scared or what's going to happen, whilst being sympathetic and also holding in your own feelings on it, and also still being able to walk them out with a big smile on their faces and make them feel absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm not in the best place for filming. I actually wasn't going to film, but I really feel that I need to push through, because I think if I stop now, then I will stop completely. So I'm going to keep pushing through. I don't have a script, I don't have an idea of what I'm going to do. What I am going to try and do is compose myself a little better, and then come back, and then I don't know. I don't know. Compose myself a bit better and come back and maybe do some scrunchies. I should probably just end today's video and just start afresh again another time, but I really want to be strict with myself and keep myself going. And there you go, just chatting's helping me get back to a normal sort of place. Anyway, it's raining again here in the UK. It's bloody miserable here in the UK right now. It is miserable. People are miserable. It is miserable. We're all dressed up as if it's autumn, and not early autumn, not late autumn. We're dressed up in the middle of autumn, where it's turned, it's cold. It's not cold enough for a coat yet, but it's also not warm enough to go out there without a hoodie. So yeah, I'm in my little Sally hoodie from Nightmare Before Christmas. I've got my Marvin here. He's feeling it today as well. He's been a bit of a sassy bum today, this one. Haven't you, Marv? You've been sassy. So I didn't know initially where I was going to take you with this this video today. I finished work. I sat down, tried to edit some of my video from yesterday, and I couldn't focus. So I called up to my husband and I was like, let's go for a drive. So we went for a drive. I had a chat. I always talk. I had a bit of a nut with him, and then we come back. I sat down with you guys. So I've lost a bit of time, and I've also lost a bit of the daylight. But I think I know. Do you know what? I think okay. Let me get back to you, and we'll figure it out together. Okay. Okay. So I figured what I'm going to do is. Hi. How are you? So I figured what I'm going to do is make well, initially I'm just going to start by making myself a key fob. So these key fobs, and I have them in different ones. So the light nice coloury ones are for Scrunchy Bow. These ones, I'll get them all out. I'll take a photo, I think. Okay, yeah. So a lot of the nicey ones are colourful ones are for Scrunchy Bow, and it's obviously repurposed. And then for Kack-A-Ling Sisters, I have them. They're scrap material still, but they are sourced. So I purposely hunted out these scrap materials for Kack-A-Ling Sisters. So they've got skull. It's a skull key fob. There's bats, spiders and whatnots. So I think what I'm going to do is just make myself one. I actually have a certain material that I would like to use. I did get some, and it's spiders, and it's an orangey colour. there is in. It is made, I think, thankfully this one's just for me. I don't know, can you see it's a bit bad and bruised. I've done it a bit too hard. Pressed in a bit too hard. There, I'm trying to get it so light, can you see? It's a bit bad and bruised. But it's for me. Pop me car keys on. Me salon keys. And carry on. Autumn colours as well. Would you believe I'm petrified of spiders too? Absolutely petrified of spiders. I'll tell you a secret. So, for that secret, I am petrified of spiders. For the longest time, I still am petrified, but I can tolerate them a bit more now. But for the longest time, my 20-year-old thought I was allergic to spiders, and I had an allergy to them. So that's why I had to completely stay away from them and would freak out because I didn't want to pass the fear on to him neither. Now I can tolerate one living in the same space as me. I actually have one right in the corner over there, and as long as they don't dart at me. Why do spiders dart? Why do they think this person is scared of me, so I'm going to charge at you and just make you crap yourself and panic and scream? Anyway, I can tolerate them now in my space, and as long as they stay where I can see them, I'm fine until they're ready to leave and move on. So that is where we're up to, and that is what I'm teaching the two younger ones. Sorry, I literally, talking of spiders, I thought maybe there was one in my hair. Okay, as you saw, I did my little key fob. This one's for me. I don't know why I wasted a label on it, to be honest, because it's just for me. But it's for me. I obviously got out a bit of aggression and have a few bruised and bumps and dents in the hardware of it, but thankfully it's for me. So, whilst Uncle Amazon delivery, this is the hardware for want to make. So this is the hardware for Lazy Susans, you know, the ones that spin round. This is the hardware for it. And with my market stall coming up, I'm going to make pegboards. Obviously, I don't know if you can see. So here I made this pegboard. I won't buy one. I just won't pay that money, and then whereas I can make one bigger for less. And in the kitchen I have it as a main feature on one of the walls because I do store some stuff on there. So I'm going to make my pegboards for my scrunchy boards for market, and I will take you along with me for that one, like show you how I make the pegboard. And then also I'm going to make some spinny, I want two little spinny displays. And my goal is to obviously have a plank of wood at the bottom, wood at the top, and I don't know whether to make a tree. So one bit of wood with holes through it, and then have dowels coming through to hang my no waste clip bows, which I'll show you. Okay, I'm back. So a tree, so I can hang my no waste clip bows on. These are my no waste clip bows, I think. And yeah, so to hang them, like they'll hang from here. But then I also have another one because I have big bows, big bows. And I need to try and figure out those as well. And then I make a little board for hanging the key fobs on too. So what I'll do is, as you've seen, I'm no stranger to knocking up some pieces. I am going to plan this one because I honestly don't know with this hardware. Obviously I know what to do with the hardware, but I don't know which would be the best to create a box on top for said items. A box would fit more on. might do a box for the big bows and a tree for the no waste clips. So that will happen, and I'll take you along with that. So I'll build that, and then we'll also build at some point build the scrunchy boards. There'll be other things, but obviously I will film that and take you along with me. So I am going to leave you here. I do want to take a moment to just say, whilst this channel is not predominantly about Scrunchy Bows, it's not predominantly about Kack-A-Ling Sisters, it's not predominantly about anything, it's just me coming on here and cracking on with life, I guess. There is downs, everyone does get down, everyone gets low sometimes, and I think it's really vitally important to be able to reach out and talk to people. I don't think hiding things and hiding it away and pretending things don't happen and is very good for you. My family, myself, I know we've been through a horrible time for the past 6 years. But I think what's more important is how you push through and how you strive forward. I don't want to ever come on here and just pretend life isn't happening. Life is always happening around, and it's how we choose to go ahead and go forward. I obviously needed a bit of a moment. I have debated whether I was going to delete the previous footage. I'm not going to. It's okay if you switch off at that point. It's okay if you decide this isn't for me. It's okay. No judgment here. It was a bit of a low time. It's not always going to be high rising and, you know, whoop whoop moments, but what it is going to be is real, and I think we lack that sometimes. And I think on YouTube it's very easy to just see the most amazing lives of people and how they're striving and everything's so brilliant all the time. But in actual reality, everybody struggles. Every single person struggles, from the millionaire that lives at the end of the road, not down my road, but the millionaire who lives just over the way, to the person who also is sleeping in a shelter that night. Every single person struggles. Your pain is no different to my pain. Your pain is no greater to my pain. The situation may vary, but how we feel it is what makes us who we are as humans. So I may break my finger, you may break your finger, my finger might not be as painful as what your finger's feeling. It doesn't mean that I don't have a break because it's not feeling the same and as excessive as what yours is feeling. We both still have a broken finger, but what is amazing about who we are as humans and compassion is the person that's not in as much pain may be able to give some compassion to the person that is and help them and push them through that, because that strength of the person with the less painful broken finger will be able to have that extra strength to just carry that person through with the broken finger, and then we get through, and then we can carry on and push people higher and higher and more forward as a team. I think it's massively important to not go through life pretending. Some days are good, some days are bad. I probably could have pretended today was fine. I'm not. I don't know if any of you have noticed, I don't have that face where I can just pretend. I can say the words that you want to hear, but my face is going to tell you exactly what I'm thinking. It is just who I am. I don't need a mood ring. My face is one. So I obviously got out of my funk. I'm obviously feeling a lot better about the situation. I obviously needed just a bit of time to be able to process that and get through that, and then put my big girl pants back on. But I'm not going to advise you hide things like that, and I'm not going to neither. So let's all just take a moment. Let's all regain ourselves and remember to just be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others too. You just don't know what people are going through. So be gentle, be kind to yourselves, look after yourself. and I will see you again on Friday. Take it easy.